Dozens of angry residents made their voices heard this week near Russellville after toxic waste from Ohio was brought here to Indiana. You'll see my interview with Senator Mike Braun in just a moment. But first, Eric Graves has more reaction from that contentious meeting this week in Putnam County.
The meeting began with an organizer bringing out additional chairs because the crowd had already filled the bleachers in the Russellville Community Building gym. From there, several leaders at Heritage Environmental explained how their landfill worked, and the crowd began to ask questions and voice their complaints.
You're going to answer to God for this.
The most environmentally responsible thing to do with this material is to bring it here, to this facility.
It would never get out into the environment to contaminate anybody's water supply. So there's facilities like this across the nation.
How long have you personally known the material was coming to this landfill?
The testing and approval was completed yesterday.
You should have let the people know before you hauled.
There were already trucks loaded on site that the EPA had sitting on site.
So you already have 3 trucks that are done.
Correct.
One set of eyes watching is State Representative Bo Baird, whose district holds this landfill. Baird says he has complete confidence in the Heritage landfill, but says he objects to this waste being moved to Indiana until the public gets more information from the EPA.
I mean, I want to see the EPA put a pause on their decision until they answer the questions.
What's your level of confidence on the safety of the people in Putnam County?
So that's a twofold answer. Once the material is here and in the ground, I feel completely safe that Heritage Environmental can manage such material. My concern is the lack of communication from the EPA, and ultimately, how is it going to be transferred to Indiana, and how safe is it during that transfer process? To me, that's where we're seeing the greatest risk exposure is if it's coming by semi, is there going to be another accident like what happened in Eastern Ohio? So my concern truly is more about the communication from the EPA, the decision-making process, and ultimately, how is it going to be transferred? And until I have greater answers to that, I strongly object to this hazardous waste material being brought to my community.
State Rep Bo Baird there with our Eric Graves. Baird's father, Congressman Jim Baird, co-wrote a letter to the EPA this week with Senator Mike Braun, who I spoke with one-on-one this past Thursday.
He wrote a letter to the EPA administrator about the toxic waste coming to Indiana from Ohio. What are your biggest concerns as it relates to this situation?
My biggest concern is maybe the way the whole thing was attended to by the federal government, the delay in getting somebody there with real authority. The president hasn't shown up. And now you get the EPA, who I've had a lot of complaints from a wide array of issues from Waters of the U.S., just how they've kind of weaponized that agency to do things that look like if they can't get it done legislatively, they're going to shove a lot of stuff through this agency. But here particularly, this was headed towards a certified site in Michigan, and they had 2 people speak up loudly against it. And it's so dangerous to get this stuff in motion anyway, turn it around, and then shove it into a neighbor to the west. So to me, it smacks of something political. Why didn't they keep it in Ohio? I understand they had certified sites that could have kept it. I do understand Pennsylvania did not. Respect that. Now we've got it. It's a done deal. And all the people that live there now have to deal with that uncertainty. And I was glad the governor spoke out about it early. Congressman Baird and I think Congresswoman Houchin has. That's good. We will keep pushing to get to the bottom of it.
All right, here's that statement from the governor saying, I continue to object to the EPA's decision to move hazardous waste from the train derailment here to Indiana. He says there's been a lack of communication with me and other Indiana officials about this decision. He's also now ordered a third party to test that waste. Congressman Andre Carson said the Ohio rail derailment and the aftermath have raised some very serious questions about rail operations and how officials handled the hazardous material. He says our Transportation Committee will be investigating the details to protect communities from health and environmental damage now and in the future. Recently, our Kristen Eskow also spoke with Congressman Greg Pence.
They're supposed to come in when there is a disaster. They're supposed to be available to help folks, and the slow walking of that assistance in Ohio is just unbelievably sad. and inappropriate.